here. Today's about 11:45 on Friday. We're continuing our investigation into the recycling practices in school districts. Right now we have a K&D disposable. This is out through Palmyra. The school district contracts out with these receptacles. We ask the tough questions. We do the deep digging. And we're trying to find out what's happening with the recycling. Where is it going? That seems to be the biggest question that folks have. What happens after it goes in these bins? So we're gonna look right in here and see what we got going on. Is there anything? Okay, so I'm seeing some plastics in there. I'm seeing some milk containers, some organic waste, some other material that looks like shingling and what have you. But I am seeing some plastic, single-use plastic. This is just not very full right now. Seems to be some cardboard material, some plastic, just building junk, I guess. This is what I would expect in a typical receptacle. And here we have it. Okay, so this really does demonstrate that, boy, we have a lot of recycling going on in Clyde-Savannah. Appropriate container. We're going to dig deeper, though. We are going to get to the bottom of this. And again, the question of where does this actually go? Is it going to a facility in 60? How do you know recycling is happening?
Because there's bins in the hallway. We have bins under our desks. There's a bin over here. The Varsity Club labels it for the can drive.
Can you give an example of the bins that we use in Clyde-Savannah?
Sure can.
Ah, awesome. How are you feeling about the current state of recycling in Clyde-Savannah?
Good. I mean, we have a recycling bin in the office, and the kids come and they will empty like the cans and bottles and everything. So.
And where do they go?
Where do they go?
Where does this go?
To the outside, they have a big recycling bin.
And are you certain that there's actually going to a recycling facility?
I think so, yeah.
I'm asking some tough questions, and we're digging deep.
Okay.
And the topic that we are looking into is recycling in the school. Now, I know students at Clyde-Savannah are involved in recycling, and you all help out with recycling. Can you tell me a little bit about how that's going? Do you feel that most people know where to put the plastics and the papers and the different bins?
I think so.
Okay. Anyone else want to answer
So far,
that?
a lot of people are. I think it's a really good thing because personally, I'm an animal lover. Absolutely love animals, and I don't like bad stuff happening to them. So I usually do it every day because I draw a lot and I constantly mess up. So I usually just throw the papers in the recycling.
So you bring up a really good point about when certain things are released in the environment, like plastics or the soda pop cans, the rings that hold them together. That could be really harmful to animals, wildlife. Are you finding that is a problem?
Yes, because I don't know how many times I've been driving the road and constantly see it with my mother and seeing all this garbage and stuff.
Yeah.
It just really annoys me.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for it. It's really important that we realize our trash does have a bigger impact on wildlife and
Yeah, sometimes in the canal you see like cans and everything. Sometimes you can even see like coolers. One time a fish bit my line. I reeled it back in, and then I just see a six-pack thing on it.
Yeah.
The plastic.
One of the most common things that have a harmful impact on birds and fish. One thing to do if you haven't already done this at your homes, if you do have the rings and the plastic, get a scissor and cut them. Because even though that we are putting it in a recycling bin and that it's going to a recycling facility, you never know. Maybe something can blow out of a truck or something could happen.
Because I see because when we do garbage, sometimes the garbage will come out of our trash cans.
So let's talk about that more, about the trucks. So we take our recycling, you guys do a really good job here, you put it in the bins, the custodians will take the bins and they're going to put them outside in a bigger bin, right?
Yeah.
How do we know it's going to be recycled?
That's a good point.
How is it really going to
Is it going in water?
How do we know? How would we know?
I guess we don't really know.
So this is the meat and potatoes of our report, our investigation. Is the recycling that you work so hard to do here, and when we put it out, our custodians work so hard to get it in the bins outside. This truck comes, the truck lifts it up, it puts it into the back as we see it, compresses it, right? Compacts it.
Yeah, compact
But
it.
where the heck is this truck going?
We don't know where it's going. It could go to a recycling yard. It could go
Good,
anywhere.
right? We hope it is.
Yeah, or it could just go to the landfill where they're just gonna bury it.
How do we know?
Perfectly good example.
Underground animals such as moles, prairie dogs, and others.
Absolutely. So we are going to continue to ask these tough questions. We're going to get to the bottom of where this recycling is going.
Well, I have a pretty good guess because one time at my house, we have a recycling bin, and the garbage truck came and it picked both the recycling and the trash up.
Wow. So what do you think we can do to really confirm that it's going where it's going to go?
I think I know.
What do you think we could do?
Well, you could actually ask the company owners, and if they lie and you want to make sure, you can just follow the garbage truck, see if they're going to.
Or you can ask
or
the garbage
trash
truck driver.
Yeah.
Another way is that
Or they're going to the recycling facility, and there's Team C's to save all the C's. Because Mr. Beast created it, and then Robert made. They had a competition who could pick up the most pounds of trash. Mr. Beast got 57,000, and a ton more.
All right, well, listen, we are going to have more investigating going on. You were very, very helpful. I will follow up. At some point, you're going to see this news report be posted, probably on in our school website or something.
We have scissors in the car in case like we need to open any packaging or something while we're in the car. So I cut it off the turtle and then put it back where I found
it. It affects
it.
everyone. Turtles, birds, fish. Okay.
and that's why so many animals are endangered.
Yes. Okay. We are going to have more discussion about this. And are any of you interested in joining a journalism club?
Yes.
That actually goes around and investigates other topics. And you can hold the microphone and interview your friends or teachers or more information to come on that. We'll let you know when that happens.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We are doing an investigative piece, asking the tough questions, digging deep on recycling in Clyde-Savannah.
Okay.
So how would you describe recycling, your experience with recycling here, and the process that you as a building use?
So I know that a lot of our classrooms do really well with recycling. When I go in there, I see if they have recycling bins. If not, then they usually find boxes to use. So that's good to see that even if they don't have an actual recycling bin, they still find out a way to do it. I see a lot of kids, separating their garbage and the recyclables, which is also great to see. And us here in the office too, anytime we have recyclables, there's a big bin right outside in the hallway that we use. So it's,
Would you say that the recycling here at the elementary is a little bit more advanced than that at the other building?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the other buildings handle recycling, but I would be very interested to find out.
And would you say recycling is important to you?
Very important, definitely. It's one of the ways to take care of our planet, and I think anything that we can do to help out with that, it's a great thing to do and to be a part of.
Great. So, like I said, we asked the tough questions. Where is the recycling going?
I do not know, but it would be, something to look into for sure. I feel like that would also be something kind of fun to investigate, to figure out where exactly it is going.
Yeah. How do you know for sure that all of our hard work and getting all the stuff in the recyclables into the containers are actually going to the facility?
I know from past experience that I have spoken to the disposal company, K&D, and that K&D has told me that depending on which truck it is, that those trucks come back and they have what's called a sorting area where they basically dump it out and they pick through it. Cardboard goes this way, trash, and they do a separation. That's one reason everything gets bagged. It's so important. So if everything's in bags, it's real easy for them to separate, because you can throw the bag out and you can see the cardboard and separate it.